What's going on, people? It's DJ Sketch, and I'm here to talk to you guys real quick about Resident Evil 7. It's a little bit late, and I've been up editing all night, but this is footage from the Twitch stream I did a couple weeks ago. I was trying to get the good ending. I got everything but that, but dude, it's actually a pretty... For just being a demo, it's actually surprisingly difficult. You'd be hard-pressed to actually get through that the first time, and actually doing it completely the right way, because there's a lot of curveballs they throw at you in this. But let's get into that a little bit later. First off, I want to talk about how similar this is to the scrap demo that was PT or Pure Terror, or which was the cancelled Silent Hills, which is now kinda, sorta, Death Stranding. It seems like they took a real serious left turn compared to how Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 were. And this one is pretty much... It reminds me a whole lot of what the PT demo was like, even though if you are on Xbox, you did not get the chance to play that, which was a shame, because I really wanted to see what that was about, because it looked pretty fucking incredible, to be honest with you. But this is not too far off from what they were going for, as far as just like genuine, just atmospheric fear. Like, this game like really will like actually like, there are like legitimate jump scares. And especially when you go through it the first few times, like each scenario is like completely different. And also, it's interesting that the Xbox didn't get it until the very end, because the game comes out next month in January, or in 2017. It's hard to believe this year's already over. But the people over on PS4, they got this in pieces, which is, I'm kind of glad we got it later, because we just got the whole thing one and done. Boom, bam. We can go do our whole little thing, you know. But this, man, I'm honestly very curious. After playing through the demo, like, I started out, it took me about a half hour to like kind of get my bearings with it, and then kind of figure out what I was doing. And then after that, like, I was trying to speed run it, trying to get to like the good ending, but then like every time I went to the basement, that's where it always went wrong. And I won't spoil it for you, because that's honestly why I picked to use the bad ending footage that I have instead of using the infected or good ending, because kind of depending on how you play the demo is going to really dictate on which one of these three endings that you'll get. There could even be more, because honestly I think this is one of those things that they kind of just add things onto it, because that's basically what they did with the PS4 demo, which was actually really interesting. But this, like, honestly, this is it looks very, very interesting to me. And honestly, I'm not going to pre-order anything, because like I pre-ordered 3 games last year, and honestly there was really nothing to gain from pre-ordering anything. There really wasn't. So, but I will be there on the day this comes out. I'll totally be there to come through and scoop this. This is gonna be one of those probably like sleeper hits. I know Resident Evil 6, and also there was like another kind of weird Resident Evil spin-off game that came out earlier this year too that was not well received at all. This is completely different from both of those. So I'm really curious to see like what they're gonna do with this. I know Shinji Mikami and the people over at Capcom, I know they had to have been working on this one for a while, because it looks completely different from any other Resident Evil game I ever played. And I've played most of them, except for some of the kind of weird, obscure ones, and the ones that didn't get released and things like that you can still get ROMs for. But I'm actually genuinely excited about this one. And, man, I really can't say too many things that I really didn't enjoy about this beta. I use that term so loosely these days, and so do a lot of other people. But this demo, it's like, I highly suggest go ahead, jump on Xbox, or if you're on PS4, like if you haven't played this already, try this out, man, because I was honestly quite surprised with how I ended up feeling about this after the fact. And honestly, like, especially when you see the video of how they're developing these characters, I want to know what the deal is with this family, man, because like you have this house, it's very Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 70s version, not the 2000 remake, and there's so many tropes from various horror movies, and also like callbacks to, actually they haven't mentioned anything from Raccoon City whatsoever, so I'm wondering, are we in Raccoon City during this at all, because there's so much that's just left unsaid that's kind of just left for you to piece together yourself, which I can kind of appreciate. But also at the same time, like, it's got me highly intrigued as to what this story is going to be like when the game comes out in January. So I'm excited. I think anybody that's a survival horror fan should be equally as excited too, because this is going to be an interesting one. And this is where we're going to start out 2017, aside from other things that I'm not even going to talk about in this video. Then there might be some really, really cool games coming out. They're going to be a little bit different from things that we've seen in the past. So I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks again for checking out the vid, guys. Enjoy the footage, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.